Okay, so one thing you would need for this exam is to how to compute the no scores of a given graph, or after it has been broken down into two or more communities. So we'll start with the entire graph. So we can get the adjacency list of the entire graph. Okay, so given a graph and its entire adjacency list, just run the NOVER program. So compile it as javac nover.java, and it takes two arguments. The first argument is the number of nodes, so in this case 8 nodes, and then the name of the adjacency list, which is this, gives you the no scores of the edges. Now let us say after deciding to break it down into two components, say 1, 2, 3, 4, we want to compute just the no scores of that component 1, 2, 3, 4, the edges in that component. So in that case you will create an adjacency list that has only 1, 2, 3, 4, which is this. And so now if you want to compute the no scores of these of the edges in this component, the number of vertices is 4 vertices 1, 2, 3, 4, and the name of the file is adjacency list -1-1.txt. Similarly, if you want to compute just for 5, 6, 7, 8, you would create an adjacency list that has only these 4 vertices, the edges involving these 4 vertices. So you would name it as something like adjacency list -1-2.txt, and then there are again 4 vertices, so you can run it like that. Okay, so just involve only those edges that are part of the component that we are interested at. Okay. So the next one you would need is how to compute the modularity scores. So to compute the modularity scores for the entire graph or for a particular component, you would still input the entire graph, because the modularity scores are computed for every pair of vertices, not based on edges. It's computed for every pair of vertices. So the name of the Java program that is going to use pairwise modularity.java for that, and after you compile, you get a class file called pairwise modularity. So again, same set of inputs, the number of vertices in the entire graph, which is in this case 8, and then the adjacency list. So this is adjacency list -1.txt for the entire graph. So you get the modularity scores for all pair of vertices. Okay, so then we have to go and pick which pair of vertices you're interested in computing the modularity. Okay, then the final thing you would need is to generate random numbers for, so NOVER would be needed for questions 4 and 5, and then for question 7, you would need to generate a list of random numbers. So it again depends on how many random numbers you need. Okay, if you, in this case, you need random numbers corresponding to the max number of edges. So there are 7 vertices, 0 to 6. So you need 7 times 7 minus 1 over 2, which is like 21 pair of vertices. So pairs of vertices. So for 21 pairs of vertices, you need 21 random numbers. So that's how you decide the number of random numbers. I've given you a program, generate random numbers.java. So compile it and then run it as Java generate random numbers. It takes only one argument, which is the number of random numbers you need. So you can put 21, that will give you 21 random numbers. If you need just one random number, just put 1, that will give you one random number. If you need just 5, just put 5, you will get 5 random numbers. Okay, so we'll stop here.